We have the Radiant.
Oh, the Radiant.
The game is
Yep,
starting. It's very
Oh
exciting.
my gosh.
We have the silliest intro for the Dire. Here they go. Enjoy. We have
Yeah.
Roshan. We have an
Following a
intro.
prime.
And welcome everyone to another Ability Draft Arena with me, KarmaKnight. And that handsome gentleman
And
right there,
me,
Stargate.
Mr. Stargate.
Mr. Stargate. Teacher Stargate even.
We'll go with that.
For those that don't know, Stargate is a teacher in his off time, and he was just teaching everyone that I have an awesome build. Because I have
Yeah,
Split
so
Earth.
so the idea of Split Earth, the shard allows it to repeat the stuns about 5 times, and with Fiend's Gripped, you can hold a motherfucker there, um,
In the stuns.
preventing them from moving in the stuns. It's very
So
strong.
the thing that's unfortunate here is that I have a right-click build, and I have Fiend's Grip, which is a channeled ability, and I really don't like that. And I am not great with Fiend's Grip.
I missed an arrow.
Oh, where was that? Right in mid?
I missed an arrow. It
At
happened
minus
right
30?
there. Yep.
All right. I'll mark it down in the log.
Yep. That's one missed.
They get up vision mid.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I hit a lot of arrows. I was uncomfortable with the amount of arrows I was hitting this game.
Is that what you were? I don't know if that's accurate. Seemed like you were having a pretty good time hitting arrows.
I was having a good time, but this AA just like decided the arrows in his face need to become one. There's one. I got one arrow at 1 second.
All right. I'm gonna have to like rewatch this replay just for all the arrow footage.
Yep, there's our first kill thanks to that arrow.
Very nice. First blood is better than bounty runes. All right, we are going to. Oh, there's another arrow. It's
Second arrow.
23 seconds in. Are we counting?
Yeah, we should be.
I need to get a counter. I don't actually have that yet. All right, we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch mid while we talk.
Yeah. So
we're gonna introduce lanes. So let's start with bottom. So bottom, we've got Huskar. What's Huskar got? Huskar has Return. He's got Nightmare. He's got Onslaught, and he's got Troll Alt. Huh?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird build.
Oh, there's another one.
There's another arrow.
58 seconds in. Already 3 landed.
Yep. It's a good arrow game, buddy. I'm telling you.
It is certainly an arrow game anyway. All right, so what do you think of that Huskar build? Is that a melee build? Is that a caster build? What? Is that a radiant tank? Like, what is that? What do you do with this build?
Two things synergize well. The return and the troll ult. Those synergize well together because troll keeps you up.
Yeah.
And allows you to continue return. So
yeah.
I like that.
Sure.
Onslaught is just not. I don't know. It doesn't seem good.
Great for getting on top of people and not having anything to do after you get on top of them.
Yeah, and then the Nightmare, just so you can attack and ruin your team's I don't know.
I mean, Nightmare isn't inherently a bad ability.
It's just not.
There's also there's no Bane in this game. Oh, that one hit a creep.
Oh, that was a miss. Yeah.
They're all going in. 203. Yeah, I mean, if there was a Bane in lane with him, I would like Nightmare a lot more. But as it stands,
I think so.
Bonk.
There it is.
223. This is a very silly thing we're doing here.
Yeah, there's a lot of arrows, man. I'm telling you.
All right, who else is bottom? They've got Huskar. They've got Void. Void has a solid build. I like this. Cold Feet, plus a stun, some escape, Pulse Nova.
And Pulse Nova.
Yeah, potential for a very long stun and also Pulse Nova for a ton of damage. It's a fantastic caster build. It's a good body for it too. Nothing bad to say about that.
There's another arrow.
Really? I wasn't even looking. I'm literally looking at the screen and not looking. How is that even possible? 258.
258. I think it was 254, but we'll go with it.
I'll find him.
Yep. Then you have
Centaur dying
Mirana.
top. Me dying
that's a good
top.
one.
Oh man, what a rough lane. All right, yeah, so we have a Mirana bottom. Mirana was our first
Mirana
pick.
bot.
If you want to see Mirana picking abilities that aren't Bash of the Deep first, find me on Patreon. There's a link in the description. It is cheaper than ever now, and there is extended content. Oh, that was a range creep. Extended content like the draft and like a post-game analysis. There's also merch, and yeah, those are the things that are on Patreon.
You got some good stuff on Patreon.
I've got some stuff anyway. Hopefully it's good. We'll see. Maybe one of these days. Mirana first picked Chilling Touch over Bash of the Deep. This is a questionable decision, but still, I mean, I still think this is a good build. She's got Sprint, so she's got some mobility. She's got the pull from Void, which is, you know, decent for locking somebody down as long as you can land it, which is easy when you've got somebody throwing arrows all over the place successfully.
That's the one.
Also, I really like Void Ult plus any on-hit effect. Like, that is a good combo.
I'm
that
so
one
confused.
somehow got around that creep. I'm very impressed by that arrow.
Yeah, that was a good arrow.
Or, what was that, 20, 28? Go 28.
Yep.
Seems good.
How many are we at right now? Is that 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or like an 8 or so.
Yeah.
This is all. I'm also counting misses.
Yep.
Like that one at 450.
Yeah, that's wide. Jesus.
They can't all be winners.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure you're going to have a good ratio. How's laning against Poison Touch going for you here? Or not Poison Touch, Caustic Finale.
Caustic? It's a little rough. It's really rough with the Ice Vortex.
That's a hit. Oh man, that almost killed her too. Her?
Yeah,
him?
that was
them?
him.
It?
Them.
Quarantine? Does the quarantine have a gender? Is that 515?
Yep.
Alright, who else we got bottom? There's also a Dragon Knight down there. Dragon Knight has Pulverize and Stomp, and Wild Axes and Uproar.
Uproar. I love Uproar. It's just not on this. Why would he go right click? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think Uproar is the right thing for... Like, he's definitely our P5. I don't know about Uproar on a P5. Maybe just to provide the break with, I don't know if it's Shard or if it's, what's the thing on Uproar?
I would rather Uproar on Mirana.
Yeah, it's the Ags. That
was
makes it apply a break.
I did it to take the catapult out.
6-10.
And then we have you guys top. We have a Centaur Warchief with 2 stuns and Inner Fire. That looks good with Ice Blast as well.
Yeah, fantastic P4 support build. I like it a lot. We've got
Really
me
strong.
with
2
strength scaling abilities, a stun, and an ult that's channeled while I'm a right clicker. Gotta be honest.
What's going on with your sword?
I don't know what to tell you about that. I was really struggling to get Centaur to engage, like, when I needed him to. He's got Burrow Strike and Dragon Tail, and was, like, struggling to pull the trigger. I don't know if he, like, knew how much damage I could do with Berserker's Blood, but, like, before that fight, I had been spamming ping on the Leshrac, and he just, like, didn't want to go. It was really a struggle bus to get going this game.
Yeah.
We did all right in the end. Speaking of that Leshrac has Bash of the Deep and Burning Spears, because, you know, that's a reasonable thing for somebody to have.
That's gross.
Luckily, it's on an agility hero. It was a rough lane.
Intel hero.
Intel hero. It was on an Intel hero. God, I wish I could say the things I mean when I try to say the things I say.
You know, it's fine. I just want to make sure your viewers understood.
At least you can hear what I mean and not what I say, because I sure as hell can't say what I mean.
God,
no, that's it on the range creep. Alright, you show up top. That's another arrow. 750, huh?
Yeah, that was barely a catch, though. And he, of course, gets away.
Got him. Yep, Centaur is not there to stun, and he gets away. There's a little
No.
low on mana, actually. He's got a Null Talisman and a
he
Magic
has the
Stick. I feel like he probably had the stun if he wanted it. I'm just trying to rely on Berserker's Blood to get some farm, because the lane is really painful. On top of a couple good right-click abilities, Leshrac has a couple more good right-click abilities, like Corrosive Haze and Leap.
There's another stun at 827.
827. This Leshrac's build is amazing. It's so sad for him that he's on an Intel body. Like
Yeah.
this
But-
on an agility hero would be so good. It's weird you're not mentioning the arrows you miss. Why not?
Yeah, 844. That was a miss. No, his attack range is pretty good. I was trying to read it. He's 575. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, as far as Intel bodies go, he's one of the better ones for right clicking. 9 even.
Oof. And that was a kill.
Indeed. Kill secured.
You are doing impressive things.
I die. I probably should have left a minute ago.
Next to tower with 3.
Yep, probably should have left. You get out though.
Oh yeah, I was far out.
Let's see, who's left? There's Prime Beef. Prime Beef has an interesting build. I really
There's
like
a good arrow at 930.
I really like Stampede and Trample. Sandstorm seems like you're gonna just walk out of it on this build, like all the time. But yeah, Stampede Trample is fantastically strong. I really like that.
Yeah, Sandstorm and Trample could be good for a second.
Yeah, it's just like when I look at Stampede and Trample, I think, oh, this is good because he can just run you down as you try to run away. And yeah, there it was. He just cast the Sandstorm and just walked right out of it.
Walks out of it. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
Yep, bit of a nombo.
And I'm coming up to help you guys.
That's another one
try to get
at
the arrow. Oof,
10:22. You did get the arrow.
Yeah,
Get the arrow, and there's 4 of us here, so we definitely clean up the kill on that. Very nice. Who have we not talked about? Are we talking about AA? Oh yeah, mid. We haven't talked about AA. He's got Caustic finally, and Diabolic Edict. This guy is a pushing towers machine. Ice Vortex also. So he gets the shard, it's a damage over time.
He was gross to lane against. I'm not gonna lie.
Diabolic Edict and Epicenter is like pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one right at 11 minutes. Unfortunately, he's extremely squishy for what looks like would be a good Radiance tank build. Like you could use Caustic Finale to farm it super quickly. All the AoE damage you would have flowing out with Ice Vortex and Edict up and Epicenter going, like
That was a miss. 1120.
seems
Yeah, he could really
seems like a Radiance tank build, but he's on a squishy Intel body, which is too bad. And that leaves Last whiffing on his arrow.
yeah, look at that.
1140.
That was wide. Yeah, myself.
Yeah, there's the oh wow, that is such a sad fiend script. Just outside of tower range, and I get slept.
Yeah.
Womp.
Oh, that was a miss too. 1155.
Yeah, I really need the Ags for my build to become effective. And I also need to get good scrub and learn that I have to reselect my hero so I don't have the illusion selected if I'm going to cancel the channel. So there's the Trample Stampede combo, and he just gets stunned. I end up standing in front against 3 while others dive the tower.
I arrowed at 1230.
I go down and Centaur goes down.
Yeah.
Prime Beef gets to push on the tower. Marana goes down. They're having a bit of a dive. That's a nice arrow. Just outside of tower range, unfortunately, but you've got range. You're going to clean that one up. That was at what, 1250?
Yep. Yeah, 3-0 at this point.
Yeah, all right. We've introduced everybody. It's about 10 minutes in. I like looking at net worth at this point. We can also take a look at scores. AA is really unsurprisingly ahead in net worth. Got a fantastic pushing build.
That's scary.
He did a good job picking abilities that were going to get him some farm. I really don't think he has the build or the body to carry this team late game.
No.
Yeah,
No,
we
and he
got
knows that too.
you've got a Prime Beef getting caught by Centaur in bottom jungle. AA shows up, Centaur peels off. I am really frustrated at how much of a struggle I'm having this game, so I'm kind of just avoiding the fight right now. That arrow was on target, but a little late at 1350.
Yeah, and he died already.
Yep.
God, the amount of range that you get with Dragon Form and a range hero.
Oh yeah.
Is so good.
Dragon Form adds...
I'm at 850, so it's 350 plus, I think.
Yeah, bonus attack range is plus 350.
Yeah.
That's a
So
lot.
850 total. Yeah, it's a lot.
I mean,
It's a lot.
check us out. Just fervor attacking the tower from outside of range.
Yep. And I'm just taking it.
You don't even have to tank it. Just
No, I'm
fully
just
outside of
taking it.
range.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
it's mine.
Mirana tanked it for some reason, and now she's low. I don't know if we see Mirana like do her thing with that build ever. She's also a body that's like unfortunately really squishy. I'd love to see on-hit effects and astral step. Woo! Near miss at 15.
Yeah, look at that. The quarantine guy just barely squeaked out.
I'd love to see on-hit effects and astral step like on a tank who can astral step across the battlefield and like, I don't know, throw up an anchor smash with the on-hit effects and then astral step out. Just hit everybody like 3 times.
I like it.
That's another near miss.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I recommend we don't take this fight. Prime Beef goes down
What's
mid.
Huskar doing? Huskar's going mid, I guess? No?
Huskar is... Yeah, they're kind of
both
all...
Congregating.
Both teams are kind of hanging out mid right now, looking for the angle for the fight. I go for the rune and try to leave, and Leshrac
They
jumps
all
on
follow
me
you.
and has Bash in the Deep, so I do not get away. Very
That
sad.
was a misstun too. Ugh.
Yep. That's okay. These things happen. So at this point, our whole team is doing something right because we are all ahead on net worth.
Well,
Big
except for
stampede dive going in
AA.
mid accomplishes nothing. Yep.
yeah, and this Centaur is way at the end for net worth.
But like, it's AA and then 3 of our characters.
Agreed. Agreed.
We've
I'm
got
having trouble understanding where people are on the map.
we've got Prime Beef pushing bottom. Mirana and KarmaKnight decide to contest it. This seems really dangerous to me. It's 17 minutes. This is not the time to try to defend the tier 1 bottom.
And they're
And
all
sure enough, 4 of them show up. KarmaKnight goes down. Mirana has Astral Step, so Mirana gets out. But that tower's going to go down in no time.
Yeah, it wasn't worth defending, I don't think.
And the rest of the team is, you know, hanging out top and jungle and mid. You do decide to go down. Oh no, you're just getting some jungle farm in.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get.
Yeah, Mirana has abandoned bottom now. The tower does in fact go down. I mean, 17 minutes, that's like not even a problem. 17:37 is a whiff.
Yep. I was just trying to get the Lesh trying to go for him.
Lesh has vision on the Mirana here. Didn't prime his stun. Ooh, that arrow also is a miss.
Close to that void, though.
Yeah,
I
went
get this
right
kill.
between two of them. The arrows
get
may
this
miss
one, too.
sometimes, but that dragon just chilling behind the trees,
Triple kill?
unloading the damage with the fervor. Troll ult keeps Huskar up for a minute, but in the end, he goes down. It looks like you're going for Maelstrom? Interesting choice.
Yeah,
I finally have my armlet, and I'm working on my Ags to be followed up by my Travs. I am not a real boy yet, walking around with like 700 health on average, just ready to get popped at a moment's notice. DK
like
and
your,
Prime Beef
your
engage.
armlet,
Yeah, I didn't have any abilities to get my health down and activate Berserker's Blood, so I figured I just needed an armlet for that.
Now I got a TPing AA up here, so I run away. Dude,
Yep.
I didn't really understand where people were in this game. They're all bottom. I could have totally pressured that tower. I don't know.
I mean, they're all bottom, but not like making a smoke gank through our jungle or an aggressive move. They're just all hanging out in like the corner of dead lane, so that when we do finally engage, they get a ton of us. I don't know why Mirana's not ulting through this fight right now. That would have been a double kill if she just ulted forward. Oh, she doesn't have her axe yet. Okay, so not quite. But in the end, we've got 4 on this Huskar. He's going to go down. Prime Beef comes back in and just dies.
Why is he coming back?
I think he is overestimating his build without BKB being done. If he turns on Blade Mail, turns on Phase Boots, and turns on BKB, and then Trample Stampedes through us, that could be really good. But as it is right now, he turns on all of his stuff and then just gets stunned. It doesn't do anything. Mirana goes down to the Leshrac. I believe I go down to this AA right now. Or maybe it's just a close thing. I don't remember how this goes.
He definitely has the,
And I've got friends. I end up killing the AA. Friends OP. Meanwhile, top, we've got a red dragon and a prime beef for getting to use trample.
Oh, and the blade mails killed me.
There's the sandstorm. Does it kill you?
Yeah.
The attempt to TP out is good, but not quite in time. So KarmaKnight is still hanging out bottom. It's 21 minutes into this game, and he's hanging out all the way in the bottom corner of the map. I'm pretty sure Leshrac kills him here. Or, I mean, there's no reason Leshrac shouldn't kill him here anyway.
Why is he over there?
I don't know. Like, what?
Oh,
There's no
Mirana
objective
gets him out.
there? There's no team down there? I guess there's Mirana down there, but there shouldn't be. I'm very confused by the decisions everyone
Mirana
bottom is making. Yeah, indeed. Mirana did help him. And again, their team is just farming safe lanes to jungle camps. Like,
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. I really just don't know what's happening with positioning this game. Prime Beef is farming up mid by himself. Literally no support around.
I always thought that they were top, and when they were missing.
Yeah.
But really, they just are always.
Yeah, like this Prime Beef is making such a get myself killed play right now. And he's lucky that nobody's punishing him for it. Looks like they finally mobilize and are coming through toward mid. Hey, look, Troll showed up and punished the...
Yeah.
You end up getting your feet frozen to the spot. Here comes the AA to run into all the stuns. Yep, that's a lot of dead baddies. God, that fight was huge for us. And it all started with them like trying to come assist a Prime Beef that was just horribly out of position. Just running down mid alone for some reason. There's another one. That's an ultra kill for you.
Yep.
So let's look at builds some more. Centaur has caster stuff and as a support, I like it. You've got Maelstrom. You've got a Moon Shard or a Hyperstone anyway, and Agility Tread seems good. Prime Beef is on the way to his BKB. He needs that much more than he needed the Blade Mail, but I get wanting the Blade Mail.
The Blade Mail helped against me, for sure.
Huskar has a Vanguard and a Magic Stick, and a build that just still does I don't know what. I'm making progress toward my Ags. Not there yet, but making progress. Leshrak's going on our Dragon Knight, who has all of the tank stuff. And looks like he's going for his BKB after Vanguard. Also has a build that just I don't really know what that does. At least it's got some disables though. I get caught by Leshrak here. I thought I had friends closer, but I feel like this fight doesn't go well for me. That arrow doesn't quite make it to a target at 24.
Kill the Huskar though.
You do pick up the Huskar and they all peel off. Prime Beef gets the Invis rune. Comes in mid. Marana aggressively wards.
Prime Beef is totally invis. Hanging out. How does Centaur not see him? He just walked by the...
He knew. He saw him. This ward is potentially going to expire before the end of this fight. Oh man, there's the big old combo on Prime Beef, and he totally misses and then gets stunned. And now his Invis is out, and he dies. Seems like a struggle bus for the Prime Beast this game.
Yeah, he's having
Got a very low health Lesh, and I've got the whole team on me, so I'm kind of just like trying to catch somebody or force an engage, but I end up just not finding anyone.
You kind of have the team with you. There's 3, and one of them's, or 4, I guess. 2 of them are lagging though.
I thought I had the team with me. Anyway, that's bottom tower for us.
Yep.
It's a nice deep push on top lane for you.
Got a lot of farm.
Got your Maelstrom up. Meanwhile, AA with all that farm has a Hurricane Pike. What a terrible item for this build. How unfortunate. Big fight under top tower. Dragon Knight does mean things. It seems to be working. Centaur with the stun and the disarm. Helps Marana pick up the kill. I kind of just hang out till they forget about me and go stun the AA in the back line, but looks like this fight has gone bad. And now there's 4 of them on our Centaur, who's somehow just walking out. I don't know how he's getting away right now.
Well, the Dragon Knight. Questionable choices.
Centaur uses Burrow Strike to escape the Stampede, and that is a wasted ult. Yeah, meanwhile, you just shove their T2 down. And now they're coming for our T2, and it's got a big red dragon behind it.
Dragon's gone.
Arrow hits a creep.
Yep. At 27. Ooh, nice stun.
Centaur goes in, gets the secured kill on the Prime Beef. Void gets pulled into the tower. Marana jumps. Arrow is a whiff. That's a lot of magic damage right there, but they're kind of in the middle of running also.
Yep.
All right. Slardar goes for it. Still looking for the fight. I don't have my Ags yet. I'm trying to catch somebody. Get the AA. Nobody's quite close enough behind me. Oh, just kidding. There's an arrow. 28
Ding.
minute arrow. That one's very nice. I'm a little too deep. Go down with a bunch of people in a tower on me.
Now I'm gonna go down.
Yep. Centaur and Dragon Knight valiantly try to help, but they are not there. And that was a lot for just AA. Not sure if that was worth it. So, not for the first time this game, they get some space on the map and they use it to farm the jungle camps in dead lane. Like, what? What is happening? How is Huskar's priority right now jungling here? So confused.
I don't know.
Like, where's the TP top to shove this into tower while a bunch of us are dead? Like, look at the wave crashing top. Look at how big that is. There's just nobody there. It's 5 range creeps going top, and I just get free farm on all of it.
Yep. Get to free farm it and eat it.
Meanwhile, they make an uncoordinated push into bottom jungle again. That's a kill for Mirana and Dragon Knight.
Flash is invis, but running around and a ward? Like, I don't understand.
Mirana appears to have her ags together.
Yep. Mirana's strong as fuck.
Interesting build. Yeah, just ags, and she's very scary. You've got your ags and your Maelstrom combo.
Oh, yeah, it's very strong.
Looks like you're going for either Satanic or Mask of Madness now. You have indeed taken the lead on farm.
Man, how's the net worth going?
30 minutes in, and you're 12-2.
Yep.
I am currently 4-8, having a rough start still. Leshrak's doing okay at 12-9. And we've got a Storm Dragon trying to push bottom. Prime Beef shows up, blows his BKB, blows his Blade Mail, doesn't trample, doesn't ults. AA does all the things to Dragon Knight, causing 0 damage. 4 of them get on top of you. That's going to be a little too much. The rest of the team shows up right afterward. I am too squishy, go down without killing the Huskar because of Troll's ult. Centaur goes down.
One at a time. That was rough.
Dragon Knight is left alone and goes down, and Mirana is alone mid. Would she have made a difference in that fight? I don't know. Maybe.
She makes the claim that she needed to push in the lanes.
Yeah, we got in a bit of a fight with Tim the Enchanter over the decision to push instead of team fight a few times here.
But it didn't make any sense because the lanes were being pushed only bottom. Like bottom was where they all were.
Right. We could like go back and look at that and see how big of a wave he stopped from pushing into mid. Oh, Leshrac gets him.
Yeah.
I do not get Leshrac.
Flash was super aggressive.
They win the team fight and sure enough are gonna take our tier 2 bottom. No surprise there. Ice Blast is a whiff. Hey, what's up? We are casting. Thank you, sir. I'm actually gonna bump us over to the appropriate channel. Ta-da! We're in the appropriate channel now.
There was another arrow at 32 that hit.
32, huh? Alright, let's put that one down in the book. There are lots of arrows on this list right now.
Yeah, there should be. Pretty big arrow game.
So, Prime Beef went down at some point. I bet you $1 he was out of position. Did he just never leave bottom after that push?
Yeah, he was just hanging out down there. And all 5 of us jumped him.
And here we are.
You do this weird thing.
Shoving bottom tower again.
Tower.
Okay, now our creep wave is way further away than I thought it was. And it gets here now. If our creep wave had shown up, I'm pretty sure we would have killed that tower right there. I'm pretty sure this fight goes okay here.
33
We get Huskar. I go down.
Oof.
33 minutes for another arrow. This one is a whiff, unfortunately.
It would have hit had he not been grabbed with
Marana and Leshrac run around each other in circles without engaging. Dragon Knight sees Leshrac go invis, and their whole team is collapsing on our two supports right now. BK's got the BKB up, but it is not going to be enough. Not with 4 on him. And Marana shows up just in time to be the last one to trickle in and die. A troll TP's out of bottom to go shove out top lane. And I think that seems like the right pick. They're all bottom.
I could have tried to go for the kill after the arrow, but I really made a decision to be like, no, I'm P1. I need the farm.
Yeah, I think just screw off and farm is totally an okay decision for you. And they're kind of all over the place. Looks like they're making the call to go after Roshan. Based on this double damage on their prime beef.
Can we catch them at Roche, though?
I don't remember how this goes.
I feel like we do. Because he doesn't take it right away.
Well, at the moment, it looks like we're trying to defend our mid. That's a nice stun on the Void at 35. Leads into a Centaur cleaning up. Huskar blasts across the battlefield with Onslaught, and nothing comes of it. Cool.
This prime beef is having some issues. Oh, I just stunned.
I believe I have my Ags at this point, and I'm trying to make something happen with the Fiend's Grip plan.
Yep. You have your shard too.
I notice Prime Beef has given up on Roshan.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
It wasn't gonna happen.
Big wave coming down top. Yeah, he doesn't have any way to actually deal damage.
And the DD
was it, and that's just not enough. We get the scan on Roche here. We've got an invisible Leshrac stalking our Dragon Knight. That fight goes down. Dragon Knight gets out. BKB Black Dragon is in fact very pretty. Centaur does catch Leshrac trying to run. AA with the BKB in the back line, finds no target, doesn't know what to do with himself. Centaur and Marana would be overextended, but they've got a dragon on the high ground behind them. Actually, AA ends up on the ward tower, holding the highest of the high grounds. I get caught over here by Void. And
I got slept.
Ult him and survive somehow when the Centaur finally shows up. So that was a messy fight. But in the end, it went very well for us. Yeah, I mean, it's a 5-0 fight. This fight being a hot mess. Roshan never went anywhere. And oh my god, what a glorious minute. 37 minutes in, I finally buy a Reaver and am a real boy. And as soon as I pick up the Reaver, I'm like, I'm going to go Roche. The three of you run top. You've got Marana and Dragon Knight with you. Centaur is pressuring mid. Shoving the wave all the way to their front door and then redirecting to top. Seems good. Leshrac is there to greet you. Invisible with the Silver Edge. And yeah, that Fervor Dragon takes towers real fast.
So fast.
Huskar stuns everybody as he comes through, and then is on the wrong side of the team fight and dies immediately. I pick up the Roshan kill. Centaur gets on top of Prime Beef. Hey, you know what doesn't deal damage through BKB? It's Trample and Sandstorm.
And Black and Blade Mail.
Oh, that's a whiff.
Doesn't do shit.
Yeah, I mean, your arrows have been pretty good this game, but I think the Black Dragon Fervor thing is where the insanity's at.
I think the arrow just helped laning phase.
Yeah.
So much.
It definitely helped get a few ganks going also. It's also just always fun to have a game where you land a bunch of arrows or a bunch of hooks or whatever.
Yep. I do think that in some ways is better than
Depends if you have Rotten Bite or not. When you have long range and you're a dragon with Fervor, it's definitely better not to pull them on top of you.
and it just scales a little better, I think, too. I'd rather have a long stun on somebody that's stacked than hook somebody that's stacked, you know?
Yep. So I think right around now, I'm like, hey guys, I have an Aegis. I feel like we should do something with it. Or maybe I go jungle more. I don't remember. Would not be surprised if I go farm more. Oh no, I do call the team to try to get us going. Draw a big arrow into their jungle. Indicate that I would like to go into their jungle. Prime Beef turns on his combo. Is too far away from Mirana. God, this video should be about how many times Prime Beef does nothing with this amazing combo. It's been so many times.
And it's falling off now too.
So I ping, I tell everybody I'm going, I go, and Void does the runaway thing. Do I catch him? I don't think so.
Blink.
I do have blink. I don't know why I didn't blink there. I probably should have blinked. Oh, I know I didn't blink there. I saw the Leshrac top and was like, we should catch this Leshrac alone. He goes invisible, goes shopping, and then comes back to top. I distinctly remember us fighting the Leshrac here. Maybe he goes by some wards. Oh, Mirana gets on top of him. You get on top of him. That's a very dead Leshrac.
That was a Billy choice. Oh, the Penta Edge.
At this point, we have some map control. I get caught by the Prime Beef, and don't mind, because I has an Aegis. AA does nasty things to Mirana. Mirana gets out. AA goes down super fast. Troll comes in and hits the troll alt button, and it doesn't do anything. Prime Beef does his combo in the middle of everyone. It's not quite enough though. I go down, you get another kill, you go down. We still got a dragon and a Mirana. It looks like Prime Beast is finally getting going. He's got his heart, so he's actually a tanky boy now. Mirana skedaddles instead of fighting the AA. Oh, turns around. Does a very great job of ulting off the edge of a cliff to run away. Prime Beast and Centaur cast all their abilities on each other, and they're both too tanky to take damage from either of their abilities. That's hilarious. Centaur pulls the Prime Beef back to the fight, but the Mirana can't engage because of Blade Mail. Another trample that does nothing. This is very interesting. I'm surprised Mirana like never went back to heal. And here comes the fight. Leshrac is invis. Shows up right on top of the Mirana with the BKB. That's a dead Mirana. Here comes a big mush on our T2 mid. That goes down. I finally figure out how to do the thing where I ult and then switch targets to just myself and cancel the channel. AA goes down. Prime Beef goes down. Centaur goes down. Well, that's 2 of them for 1 of us. Their death timers are getting real long. Hey, B, what you doing? What you doing hanging out in Fountain?
Yeah, well, you know, my net worth is so much higher. I felt like I needed to give people a little bit of a reprieve here.
Very generously give the other team a breather.
Yep. God, look at my build.
I finally have my strength blank. And speaking of builds, we're both starting to come online here.
Yep. Yeah, I like your strength blank. That's good.
You and I are leading the net worth, other than Leshrac, who's keeping up pretty well. So what do you think about this sheep stick on Leshrac? I feel like that was his big mistake this game.
Yeah, he needed some attack speed.
Yeah, I feel like this is a
And maybe
Bloodthorn
damage.
Revenant Brooch Satanic kind of game. Silver Edge is fine, BKB is fine. Lifesteal's fine.
I have a BKB.
But like
You
Scythe
have
Device?
a BKB.
I don't have a
No,
BKB.
you don't have a BKB. You needed a BKB.
Did I need a BKB? That doesn't have enough strength. I needed my Axe and Shard for all of my abilities. And then I just needed big strength items, because I don't care if I'm disabled for a while. I can throw off a Split Earth and then just hang out. Let it repeat stun.
I certainly didn't care about Scythe of Ice. That did not bother me.
Leshrac's hunting for me here. I believe he gets me too. I am a sheep. Seems like it worked okay. Didn't even get my stun off. Yeah, Silver Edge is a fantastic gank item. I feel like Bloodthorn would have been just as effective for that gank. It would be quite a bit better for everything else. Our team catches the AA out. Arrow hits a jungle camp at 4633. All the BKBs go up. Satanic gets turned on. Uh-oh, that's 1v3. That's a dead troll.
Everybody left me.
Everybody is chasing this void top. Oh no.
Yeah, Lesh comes in.
Centaur TP's out, but that was not a good fight. Our net K lead went down like 5k.
Yep.
That was a huge swing in their favor. Oh my gosh, Prime Beef hits somebody with trample. And he dies to the Leshrac. Unbelievable. Leshrac is almost keeping up with you in net worth. See, this is why you don't give away Bash to the Deep.
Yeah, Bash is really strong.
Mirana is absolutely bottom of the net worth right now. What happened this game? Oh, Boots and Bearing being her her investment
What
this
the
game
hell?
is what happens.
Why is that happening?
Yule's Scepter of Divinity and Boots of Bearing on the Chilling Touch build. Speaking of people that need a Bloodthorn, this is a player that needs a Bloodthorn. Oh, and she just picked up a Gem of True Sight for us. Apparently she's unclear on whether she's a support or a carry also.
Yeah.
Alright, I take back all the nice things I said about Tim the Enchanter. Alright, the team is up. Brian Beef's gonna go down in a hurry.
Coming
Hey,
like a wrecking ball.
Look at that, I've got a heart. You've got some crit now, along with a Desolator.
The Desolator was really for the buildings.
Do we catch this Void? I don't think anybody knows he's there.
Vision is a thing.
We try to Roche, and Prime Beef shows up and ruins our fun. Arrow is a whiff, whiff, whiff.
Oh, I still get the Void. That's nice.
Yeah, Big Dumb Dragon is big and dumb. Busting up the front of the fight. I come in to try to support you. We've got some stuns down. They get stuns. They get stunned some more. Yeah, it turns out Splitter Shard is quite strong. And while you do go down, it costs them their whole team. I find myself with an open inventory slot and just Roche again. So I've got 12 strength coming from my neutral item. I've got a heart, I've got a strength blink, I've got an armlet. Currently sitting on about 250 strength, like I'm at 6,000 life, and my regen goes up to insane if I ever get low. And I've got a spare life, so I'm sitting there all down. This seems like about time to wrap this game up. I mean, I've got my armlet on and I'm just staying in full health now that I have heart. Which is actually a little bit of a detriment for me because it means I don't get the attack speed from Berserker's Blood. Void picks a very interesting direction. Huskar doesn't die for a minute, and then he dies. Alright, that's both of the T4s down. Leshrac comes after me in my Lucky Charms. I run away until my blink cools down and come back in, blow up the Leshrac. This was a nice last fight. Finally being online after such a long struggle of a game for me is nice.
You know what would have been poetic justice is getting a basher.
For me? I finally go down and they realize I have an Aegis.
And Black Dragon comes in.
I blink out after I respawn so they don't even know where I am. And suddenly there's a big black dragon in their base. The troll just won't die, but he doesn't do anything. And then his ult wears off. And he does die. And then their ancient dies. This was a fun game. I don't feel like it was the most difficult game we've ever played. I had a bit of a struggle early game, but Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Catch me on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Find me on Patreon if you want to support my channel. I would super appreciate that. And there's additional content there. And speaking of Patreon, let's go to the scoreboard analysis. Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Laters.